I know that probably when you accepted the job, you knew that national championships are going to be here, whether the Hornets were here or not. How does it feel now that you're at the very end of year one as the Hornet head coach and the national championships are finally here?
Yeah, that was certainly looming from day one of acceptance of the position. But it was an exciting thing, at the end of the day. Certainly a plus in terms of, hey, wanting to be the head coach here. You don't get that opportunity to host a national meet very often, if at all, at certain institutions. So to be able to walk into something like this has been a good thing, and I think we're getting ready for sure. Going to be ready without a doubt.
It's the most events that the Hornets have been represented in for the track program since 2015. How does that make you feel, being able to accomplish a goal like that in just year one of setting up your program in the era here at Emporia State?
Yeah, I think the indoor season opened my eyes anyway from a coaching standpoint to see how kids were developing, and thought that outside we could be a little bit better than we were indoor in terms of what we had at the national meet, covering different events, and it's worked out that way, luckily for us. You put the work in, you put the progressions in, your coaching staff works their tail off, and the kids do the same. And, you're not necessarily crossing your fingers that it goes your way. You're hoping you make it go your way. But at the end of the day, you still need a little luck every once in a while. And firm believer in the harder you work, the luckier you get. So we feel pretty blessed to be where we are.
From your career, obviously, as a multi-athlete, you had the opportunity to participate in a lot of different disciplines of events. What's practice like during this nearly 2-week stretch when you go from so many athletes and now you really get to focus on just the 6 athletes that are going to be at the national championships?
Yeah, there's certainly good, and I'm not going to use the word bad, but just different. You like the vibe with everybody here, talking the talk before practice, giving each other crap a little bit. That vibe is lessened, obviously, with less people here. But on the other hand, it's exciting to think about the ones that you do have here are here for a reason now moving forward. And we want to try to do the best we can to help them produce what they want to do here next weekend. So from that standpoint, I enjoy the 2 weeks. It lets you kind of take a breath after just foot to the grindstone, so to speak, from day one. So now it's kind of take a step back, breathe a little bit, and in all honesty, just try maybe a few different little things that you weren't able to do with the big group for some of these folks from a training standpoint. And hopefully, have that be the little thing that maybe takes us over the top and puts us where we want to be.
What's it say about your program? You got not just you got somebody on the track, somebody jumping, somebody throwing. I mean, just having a well-rounded program.
Yeah, it feels good. It really does. Since I began my coaching career, back in the day, that was a goal from day one for me. I just wanted to hopefully develop well-rounded teams, well-rounded programs. It doesn't always go that way, from time to time, but obviously the kids that say yes and they want to come to your place, you're going to do what you can. And sometimes you're heavy in certain events, certain years. But again, at the end of the day, if we want to be competitive in this league, we've got to be able to have competitive people everywhere. And to be able to produce that at a national meet, I think says a lot of stuff about, who we had this year on the team and what they were able to produce in their dedication level.
And then getting ready just to host it and all of those things. Are you going to be relieved when Thursday rolls around?
Yeah, it's going to be good to get the gun fired and get the thing started without a doubt. Definitely looking forward to Sunday, but we've got some cleanup on Sunday, so I can't even use the day Sunday to take a breath. Neither can the staff. But, at the end of the day, we still have a lot of work here to do, just making sure it looks good and is ready to roll. But next week will be a lot of fun. Hopefully we get the weather we need, to be able to allow the kids to produce the performance they're looking for. And you just showcase our site, our university, our town, and the commitment level I think we've shown all year long to try to make this thing the best we can for everybody in the country.